How's it going, guys, and welcome back to DidsChat. Holy shit, I got some stuff I need to talk about. So let's just jump right into this. You could probably already tell by the title, we're going to be talking about when DLC goes way too fucking far. And I don't mean like Anthem or anything like that. I mean like in games that shouldn't really have that much DLC, in games that became famous for having the trend of unlocking content instead of having to buy additional content. I'm talking about fighting games. Though I'm sorry to anyone that's like a really big fan of this game, but I'm going to be talking about Dead or Alive 6 and Koei Tecmo as a developer. So to give you a basis on what I'm trying to base this whole DidsChat off of, Dead or Alive 6 released jump cut to knowledge 1st of March. Now with Dead or Alive 6, you can either get the base version for $60 or you could also get the digital deluxe version. With the digital deluxe version, you get an additional character, which is Phase 4. You get a deluxe costume set of 25 costumes, and you also get a exclusive, I think, unique costume that's only available with the digital deluxe version, and no other way can you get it for the character Kasumi. Sorry if I butchered that name. And then you also get 3 additional background music tracks for when you're playing the game. Now, if you don't know what Dead or Alive 6, it's become this fighting game that's just become extremely famous for just having really hot characters and having costumes for those characters. I don't know, to just release. Like, they have a lot of types of games that are specifically for sexualizing and basically just capitalizing off the sexualization of their characters. Like, way too fucking much. Like, yeah, I'm okay at looking at a hot character and watching them fight and do their thing and having them look cool, but sometimes you just go a little bit too far. And that's what basically happened with Dead or Alive 6 ever since it began. I was a huge fan of Dead or Alive 1 and 2, but after a while I saw where the series was going with too many beach ball spin-offs, too many have your characters model so they make money, basically the legally correct version of prostitution in a video game. So yeah. But I'm not going to be talking about what you should be representing with your characters or not. I'm not going to be talking about that at all. Today I'm going to be talking about when you take DLC too fucking far. So we have Dead or Alive 6. I already said the standard edition is $60 and the digital deluxe edition is $80. Now, with Dead or Alive 6, they already announced that they're going to be releasing multiple season passes. Now, if you hear about a season pass where you're going to get the DLC for a game or content that's going to be released later on, you're paying for that season pass so that you don't have to pay for those DLCs separately. Now, Dead or Alive 6 announced Season Pass 1. Season Pass 1. So that's going to be the first season pass, obviously. I imagine that means they're going to release some more season passes later on. What would you expect a season pass to cost? You tell me. Because if I have a season pass that's going to release additional content, if the game costs $60, the base game costs $60, I do not expect the season pass to go over $40. If there is a season pass for a game that costs $60, First, I'm expecting to get the entire fucking game for the $60, but that's just not a thing with modern gaming anymore. It's not. It's been lost. So now we're going to have to get a full game. We need to pay for the game, and we need to pay for the season pass. God forbid if they do DLC outside of that season pass, which knowing Koei Tecmo nowadays, yeah, they're definitely going to do that. I'll get to why in just a second. But now we have the season pass number 1. How much does the season pass number 1 cost? I wonder. Season Pass 1 for Dead or Alive 6 on Steam right now costs $92.99. Let me repeat that. $92.99. Fuck. This is Season Pass number 1. And it costs $92.99. I do not want to think how many season passes these guys are going to release. So after hearing about this fucking blew my mind that you have to pay $60 if you're a dumbass that's falls for these type of stupid schemes that destroy the gaming industry and games as we know them and love them today. You bought the digital deluxe version, which was $80, and then on top of that, you got to pay $92.99. That's already over $150. That's already over $170, including the taxes. And if you want to get more season passes, that's going to be, I don't know, another $100 probably on top of that. $260 for your game. Forbid if they release a third one, a fourth one, a fifth one before the next game comes. Now, I haven't played the game personally. I'm not going to give my money to tactics like this that are just bullshit. That are fucking bullshit and evil. And just wanting to squeeze the money out of your customers, out of your dedicated players that buy your products. Just wanting to squeeze the money out of them for as many cents as they want. Their hard-earned cash that they need to pay their rent, to buy their food, to fucking survive. Now, I haven't played the game yet, but I have seen Zyber play a bunch. And I've seen a couple of videos here and there, also referencing the things that I'm talking about right now. What do you want, notification? This game is just a DLC trap. The mechanics are exactly the same as the past games. You can unlock costumes in the game for your characters that aren't part of any of the DLCs, but you don't unlock the costumes. No, you have to do quests in a fucking fighting game to get randomized costume fragments so that you can then start to unlock costumes for your character in the game. But none of these are the costumes that are inside the game or locked behind the DLCs. All of these are just inside the game and their costumes. Also that you can watch your characters in bikinis and more demeaning outfits to them. So yeah, you gotta have an internet. Why pay $60? Why pay $160 for that just to watch a character fight and jiggle? Pornhub's free. Pornhub is free. You could also look up hentai if that's your thing. There you go. Now, I've heard that the entire game is just basically the same than the last game. They just removed everything that was DLC content from there, and now they're releasing new stuff on something that just makes it look better. I do not like this argument of a game is better than the last one just because it has better graphics. Did you pay for a movie or did you pay for a game? So you would pay for just a game exactly the fucking same, just with better graphics. But it's not marketing itself as the same game with better graphics. It's marketing itself as a new game in that series. They're fucking with you. They're taking advantage of you. If you gave money to these people, I am so sorry. I'm not from Koei Tecmo. I still feel so sorry for you. This is a quote from a review on the Steam page. This person has 19 hours on record. I don't know how. He's already saying that he doesn't really care about DLC or the season pass or anything like that. But here, just to reinforce what I said earlier. No, instead you have to. I want to unlock characters for the costumes for the characters that I'm playing. Now, can I do that by playing the game? Yeah, but not the way I would like to. No, instead you have to play to earn points that will unlock random parts for random character costumes. It doesn't matter which character you play, you will make progress towards random costumes for random characters. And that progress is extremely tediously slow. You earn 1 out of 500 points for random costumes of the random character after beating 20 minutes long arcade modes. Fuck. Now, the fact that they did this with a $60 game, supposedly brand new $60 game, to me is fucking bullshit. That is just horrible. And why? Because the last game, Dead or Alive 5, was free to play. There I can understand having some DLC. But also with that game, even though it's free to play, they kind of went a little overboard, which is why I'm worried with this whole Season Pass 1 being $99 and how many Season Passes they're going to release. Why? Oh, let me just tell you how much the entire set list of DLC for Dead or Alive 5, the free-to-play one, is going to cost you on your Steam wallet. on Steam, the entire DLC listing, if you wanted all the DLCs for this free-to-play game, this entire DLC list is going to be $1,289.79. How does Steam even let this happen on their fucking store? Like, I can get it if they got poop trash games where you poop in the dark or something like that, and it costs $1 and it's a shit game, but it costs $1 on Steam. I'm mad when they put that on the store because you don't curate your fucking store. But then you have a big developer like Koei Tecmo releasing a loved franchise by fighting communities and otakus alike, and they pulled this shit, and you're perfectly fine with it. You just won that dollar bill, yo. Fuck. So why does it piss me off so fucking much? I will tell you exactly why. Because Koei Tecmo publishes games that are games that I really enjoy. There's a game series I really, really love, even though the same game is basically the same one over and over again. But at least they not only bring new graphics, even though those Dynasty Warriors, even though Dynasty Warrior graphics aren't always the best, the gameplay is always fun. There's always something new to do with the gameplay, new modes, new stories to go through, branching path lines. But Jesus fuck, if they did that with Dynasty Warriors, just to give you an idea, here's some more games that they do. The Attack on Titan video games, Tuikoden, Samurai Warriors and Dynasty Warriors, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Nobunaga's Ambition, just off the top of my head. Beloved franchise by people that enjoy these. Imagine if they are able to do this with Dead or Alive 6, how close are they to do it with any of these other franchises, just pulling this type of bullshit. Pure, utter, stinking bullshit. I think this is just a horrible tactic, just trying to take advantage of people that just enjoy the game. Like, the fighting community is one of the most dedicated gaming communities that I've seen online and on consoles and on PC, anywhere. Big tournaments. People recognize tournaments made and handled by the fighting community, with certain games knowing which ones are apt for these, which ones are not. Street Fighter V recently did, you could earn more fight money to win things in game by wearing costumes that are sponsored by other people. Like the Street Fighter Fight League, imagine if you have a character that's just wearing... Imagine if Ryu wore a Coca-Cola uniform. That would get you extra money if they did that sponsor. Imagine Guile with cup noodles. Imagine Tekken, Noctis. Imagine if they gave him a costume with cup noodles. It's like, Jesus, fuck, man. It's like, respect your community because they respect you enough to give you their money so that you make a good game, a good fucking game with good fucking content, not pulling a fast one behind their heads. Not even behind their heads. This is in plain fucking sight, man. Jesus. I'm just gonna stop right here. I know that Zyber's probably gonna want to do a podcast about this, so I'll post this right here, right now. Leave it at this. If you guys tell me what you think about this shit, because this is fucking bullshit. This is crazy. This is stupid. This is underhanded bullshit by money-hungry companies. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this whole thing. If you'd like me to talk about something or any type of news that you've heard, let me know in the comments below as well. Or message me on Twitter or just a tweet. Anywhere. I'm on anywhere. Come on. Fuck Koei Tecmo, man. Jesus. I'll see you in the next one. And as always, nerd out. And fuck Koei Tecmo.